Hi, welcome to our Wednesday devotional time. Thank you for taking the time to spend with me. I appreciate so much your willingness to spend even a few minutes with me as we have a little devotional thought. This has been a very busy time of the year, and it will continue to be for the next several weeks, it looks like, with all the Christmas activities that we have in our school, our church, our personal lives, and the activities that you're experiencing probably at work and in your own families. This is a very busy time. One of the saddest things that happens at this time, however, is that for those who have lost a loved one or those who are not able to see their families, holidays can be a very, very lonely and discouraging time. And as I was thinking about discouragement, I thought about a situation that just occurred last week. I had the opportunity of conducting a funeral for the wife of a man who, in his 70s, had lost his wife due to illness, and they had been out of church for quite a while. In fact, they called on me as their pastor, though I had not been his pastor for a number of years. But this will be a lonely time for him. This will be a lonely time as he spends his first Christmas without his dear wife. And I thought about some of the lonely times in our lives and how we cope with those times. As I was reading in the Word of God, I read about Joseph again and the lonely times he must have experienced. You remember Joseph. This is the Joseph in the Old Testament. This is the Joseph that was loved by his father above his brothers. Therefore, he was hated by his brothers. 10 brothers that hated him because he was the favorite. And his dad made no bones about it. Joseph was the favorite. He had all the privileges. He had all the gifts. He had the nice things. So the brothers took Joseph one day and sold him into slavery. Joseph was not guilty of anything except being the favored child. While he was in slavery, he rose, God blessed him, and rose to a position of prominence in the home, and then was falsely accused and put in jail. Again, falsely accused. While in jail, he was forgotten by the prisoners who were given their freedom, until finally, in God's timing, he was uplifted and became the second in command over the entire nation of Egypt because of the wisdom God gave him. And I thought about this verse in Genesis chapter 39, verse 20. The Lord is with him, and with all he did, the Lord made it to prosper. I want to encourage you to remember that the Lord is with us. Just as Joseph had a very discouraging time, not like a holiday without a loved one, but all those holidays without loved ones, all those special days without loved ones, all that time when he was not able to see his family. That time lasted, we think, about 13 years, it seems. 13 years of loneliness, 13 years of separation from his family. And yet he was faithful to the Lord. In our lives can come discouragement. In our lives can come defeat. In our lives can come times of desperation. But we need to remain faithful. And I tell you what, if we'll remain faithful, our God has promised that he'd remain faithful. I want to encourage you at this time, during the holidays, don't look at the problems, look at all the blessings. Look at the opportunity to witness. Look at the opportunities we have to give out gospel tracts. Even with our gift giving, we can be proactive in giving out gifts and presents that include a gospel tract, include a witness, because this is a wonderful time of the year. And we need to be sure that we don't give the impression that our God is weak at this time of the year, that he can't strengthen us. Rely upon him. Joseph did, and Joseph's life was made to prosper. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that if you will have the right attitude, everything will go well. You'll still have problems. We all do. But God will get us through them. God will bless and make everything we do to prosper in his own ways. Thank you for your support of this ministry. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your faithfulness. Let's be faithful during these times and glorify the Lord in our lives, starting today. God bless you. Have a great day.